we do it every Wednesday on this show. It is the herd hierarchy, my top 10 teams in the National Football League. Here we go.
Number 10.
Denver Broncos. Listen, lucky for Peyton, he's got a dominant defense. They've forced 7 turnovers and have scored 2 touchdowns themselves, or they'd be 0-2. I don't buy into this Denver team. I just don't think. And this is in the good weather. What happens when it's windy with Peyton's arm? What happens when it gets cold? I don't think they're built for the entire season. Broncos at 10.
Number 9.
I think the New York Giants are a good football team. Yeah, they're 0-2. They've played 6 really good quarters of football. Yeah, they've had 2 lousy fourth quarters. But New York's +2 in turnover margin. Eli Manning has not thrown an interception. And the year they won the 2007 Super Bowl, they started 0-2. The Giants have always been a team. This is their history. When you bail on them, they're pretty good. When you have confidence in them, they go in the toilet. They're often better in a big game on the road than at home. But they're +2 turnovers. I mean, Atlanta's a decent team. I think the New York Giants still have a real shot to be a playoff team.
Number 8.
Falcons. Listen, Vic Beasley, the draft pick, has given them a pass rush. Dan Quinn is their new coach. So he's a guy looking for a pass rush, comes from Seattle. Vic Beasley. I didn't know if he'd work in the NFL. Was he a little small, one-dimensional? And Julio Jones, as long as he's healthy, looks as good as he's ever looked. So in that division, you can win a lot of games. The Saints don't look as good. Carolina can't move the ball much. Tampa's got a rookie quarterback. Atlanta's going to win a lot of football games.
Number 7.
I think there's a ceiling with the New York Jets, but their defense is suffocating. You can't run on them, and they'll run on you. I don't think they have a quarterback who can make a lot of big plays, but they do have Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. You know, I think this is a football team that you would have to be satisfied if they could go 9-7, and I think that would put them in the wild card chase because I've got news for you. If you look at New England's schedule, they're going to win 11, 12, or 13 or more. But I think the Jets do several things well, and that puts them at number 7 for me.
Number 6.
Steelers, you could make the argument Ben Roethlisberger is the hottest quarterback in the league. He's one of 2 quarterbacks with 700 yards passing already and is the only one averaging double-digit yards per attempt. This is a big play offense. And now, oh yeah, Le'Veon Bell is back this week. So that is a huge threat for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You've got the running back, you've got Ben, you've got Antonio Brown, and you don't have to play the Patriots again. That's good news.
Number 5.
I still like the Seahawks. I mean, you lose on a play. You lose on a play to St. Louis, a team that's always matched up well. You didn't have Cam Chancellor. And then you go to Green Bay and you're competitive for 3.5 quarters and lose. So what? Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay, they don't lose much at home. They're 0-2. Now, the question is, Jimmy Graham hasn't found his niche yet. What do you do with Jimmy Graham? He's not very happy, as Kristine told you earlier. But they held a fourth quarter lead in their first 2 games. It's a good football structure here.
Number 4.
Cincinnati Bengals. John Harbaugh said this week, that's the most talented roster in the National Football League. Okay, they're off to a 2-0 start, second straight year. Tyler Eifert gives them a world-class tight end. I don't love Andy Dalton. But when you watch them play, when you watch the Bengals play, you turn the game on and watch the Bengals play. I'm talking not quarterback, I'm talking athletes. Doesn't that look like probably the most talented team in the league with Seattle? It does to me. I mean, you know, they were so bad for so many years. They had all these draft picks. Let's give them credit. Yesterday, we criticized Indianapolis for drafting poorly. Cincinnati went about 4 years where they nailed a lot of draft picks. That roster is loaded.
Number 3.
Arizona. I've overlooked this team for so many years, and I don't know why. Is it the time zone thing? I don't know. They've won 15 of the last 17 games that Carson Palmer started, including each of the last 8. Carson's thrown his 7th passing touchdown at the highest rate in the league. He's throwing a touchdown every 8 passes. I think they have maybe the less heralded version of Chip Kelly. Bruce Arians may be the smartest offensive guy right now in the league. And the offensive line looks a little better. It's hit and miss. But if Ellington's healthy to run, Carson can throw on play action. It's a real team.
Number 2.
Okay, the Packers, exactly a year ago tomorrow, Aaron Rodgers was telling Packer fans to relax. They're 2-0, having beaten their hated division rivals, the Bears, and the team who spoiled their trip to the Super Bowl, the Seahawks. You know, when you have Aaron Rodgers, you don't have to play great. They didn't play great against Chicago for about 2.5 quarters. He is such a life preserver. He is so gifted. He allows them to have injuries. He allows them to struggle in the running game, and he allows them to play bad halves. Packers at number 2.
Number 1.
New England has rolled 2 decent teams. And to go into Buffalo against that defense and Rex Ryan, that was a joke. Tom Brady has thrown for 750 yards, 7 TDs, and 0 picks through 2 games. They don't have a deep threat. You didn't watch any of their running backs in college. They've got no stars. They've got 3 rookie offensive linemen. Brady's never looked better. Belichick's never been smarter. And in that division, you know, they're going to face, go look at their schedule right now, Google it. Look at the quarterbacks they face for the next 3 months. Eli, the best they face, easily. New England leads, number 1, our herd hierarchy.